Title: Storytelling through Fine Art Nude Photography. Module: Advanced Fine Art Photography Techniques. A technically perfect photograph may impress the eye, but a meaningful photograph touches the heart. In fine art nude photography, the greatest images are not remembered because of perfect lighting or flawless composition alone. They are remembered because they tell a story. Storytelling transforms a photograph from a visual record into an emotional experience. Every story begins with an idea. Before setting up lights or choosing a location, ask yourself, what do I want the viewer to feel? Am I expressing hope, solitude, freedom, strength, transformation, loss, renewal? A clear emotional intention becomes the foundation of every creative decision that follows. The human body is one of the oldest storytelling subjects in the history of art. Long before written language, artists used the human form to express emotion, spirituality, struggle, beauty, and identity. Fine art photography continues this tradition by using posture, gesture, expression, and light as a visual language. Every pose communicates something. A standing figure may suggest confidence. A seated figure may suggest reflection. An extended arm may symbolize hope or reaching toward possibility. A lowered head may communicate contemplation, sorrow, or humility. Body language often speaks more powerfully than facial expression. The environment also contributes to the story. A quiet forest creates a different emotional atmosphere than an empty beach. An abandoned building suggests different ideas than an open meadow. Every location becomes part of the narrative. Light is one of the strongest storytelling tools. Soft morning light often represents new beginnings. Golden evening light may evoke memory or nostalgia. Deep shadows create mystery. Strong directional light can symbolize conflict, determination, or inner strength. Light shapes emotion just as much as it shapes the body. Props should be used with purpose. A single flower, a flowing fabric, an old chair, a mirror, a weathered book. Each object should add meaning rather than decoration. If a prop does not strengthen the story, it should be removed. Color also influences narrative. Warm colors often suggest intimacy, life, and hope. Cool colors may express silence, distance, or introspection. Monochrome photography often emphasizes timeless emotion by removing the distraction of color altogether. One important storytelling technique is leaving room for interpretation. Do not explain everything. Allow viewers to bring their own experiences, memories, and emotions into the image. Questions often create stronger art than answers. Rather than telling the audience exactly what to think, invite them to wonder. Series photography offers even greater storytelling opportunities. Instead of relying on a single image, multiple photographs can reveal the beginning, development, and conclusion of an emotional journey. Each image becomes a chapter in a larger visual narrative. Editing should support the story rather than dominate it. Adjustments to contrast, color, texture, and cropping should reinforce the emotional message already present in the photograph. Avoid effects that distract from the narrative. Simplicity often creates greater emotional depth. Remember that every artistic decision should answer one question. Does this strengthen the story? If it does not, reconsider it. In fine art photography, storytelling is not about creating elaborate fictional scenes. It is about expressing universal human experiences through light, composition, gesture, and emotion. The most memorable photographs remain with us because they remind us of something we have felt ourselves. They speak without words. They communicate through silence. They invite reflection rather than explanation. Ultimately, storytelling is the soul of fine art photography. Technique gives you the tools. Composition gives you structure. Light gives you atmosphere. But story gives your photograph meaning. And when meaning and beauty exist together, a photograph becomes